Hey guys, Novus here, and welcome back to From the Depths. So I'd get into a new build today. I was going to work a little more on the battleship, but I thought, you know what, it's about time we started on something new. Something that's going to be a bit smaller, that way I should be able to show you it from beginning to end, sort of a dealio. So, what I'm really going to be doing at the moment is I'm going to be making something relatively small. That's the idea, at least. Am I gonna... I'm kind of trying to think, because I believe I need 7 blocks of height for what I want to do. But what I was thinking of doing is taking a couple of the AA guns, not specifically the ones used on the battleship, but one that's like a 1 block scale higher in all directions. And try and cram 2 of those into a smaller sort of gun-based destroyer that can kind of get about and get into fights and so forth. So if I'm going to need 7 blocks, we've got 8 there, we're going to need... I don't know if I want to double layer the deck, like the top deck. I think... Okay, so probably gonna go with that for height. Let me think about this for a second. Because what I want to do, what I could do, really, is supposed to make the nose like so, and then we had, oops, that's 1 block up. There we go. That on the top. So what would happen is the top deck of the ship would kind of reach out like this. And that would kind of be how it would expand out. Probably do 2 blocks there, and so on and so forth. Now, do I want that to be a single layer or a double layer? That's what we're going to try and figure out now. Alright, hopefully... Because I'm thinking I also kind of want to get an air gap in this, so what I want to do is the bottom deck would reach out from here. Be the bottom deck there, and so everything should essentially be built up from there. That would be 7 blocks, so that would be how tall the turret would be, and we would have a 2 block air gap. Or we could have it double layered, armor at the top. Okay, what I might do, yeah, what I might do is I'll double layer it, but what I'll do is I'll put wood underneath. So what that'll do is it will kind of have, like the way it works, as far as I'm aware from memory, is it's a multiplier. I believe the first layer you put behind it doubles it, then it would be quadrupled, I believe, with the 3rd layer, and so on and so forth. Like it goes up to 4 layers, so. And then your 5th layer wouldn't interact with that outermost layer, but once it got busted, the next layer down would still have the maximum sort of multiplier to its armor. So I might just go with the wood behind the steel just to give it that extra armor class. And hopefully that would be enough. Yeah, I'd say that'd be good. Alright. Okay. So that would essentially be how it would end up going down. I'm gonna have to mirror it up in a sec. Chuck that straight down there. Okay. Alright. So, what we need is those. I'm gonna have to try and keep an eye on my timer as well, so the episodes don't necessarily go over too much. In there. There we go. Nope. what we want is... Do we want the 2 meters or do we want 3 meters? Actually, there's a better way I can do this, I believe, where it would use less blocks. Because currently I'm using 2 4 blocks and then a 3 block tall. Yeah, no, okay, alright, hang on. So let me get rid of that. I put that there for a sec. Rip those out. Here we go. Okay, so I'll go from there, and then the center beam I'm gonna have to do the same with. So I'm gonna slap that one there. Okay, that's still, yeah, it's connected. Should be fine. Alright. There, and there. Alright. Didn't want blocks sort of falling away on me, so I thought I'd better double check that. Alright. Yeah, that'll be... okay, I'll have to go a 2 meter beam here. Just because at the front, it's still going to need that steel on the outside of the wood. But I was just going to extend the beams forward. Actually, I should. Alright. No, that would have been bad. Alright. That can go there. That should connect it all up. Yep, okay. Alright, now I can do this. Okay, good stuff. Then this one needs to go there. Alright, so let's do the wood. Alright. That one there, that one there. Okay. That should be fine. Alright, so what we're going to need to do now, let's need to extend those forward. I mean, unless I want to go 3 blocks, I could make it a little bit longer. Nah, probably go 2 because we want to widen it out fairly quickly, so that we can chuck the guns in fairly, like, relatively close to the nose. Not too close, but yeah. Want to get it close as possible. So dealio. Now that is probably going to want to have reinforcement behind it. So what I'll do. Just to boost the armor class of the outer sort of sloped pieces here. Probably go, yeah, in a layer of armor. Sweet. May as well. No reason not to. Okay, so I might even take this one up to a 3 meter. And then... should be good. So anyway, so what we've got right now is we've got 3 blocks out on each side. Close to the size we need. It's getting there. Alright, so down slope 3 meter. Whoops. Down slope 3 meter, there we go. Okay, chuck those in. And I'll go for the 4 meters now. To make sure it's able to move fairly quickly through the water. So I'm gonna need to also try and make sure that I extend it out wide enough that I have room for that extra layer of armor on the inside. I'm gonna do that. So I don't want it to be too fragile. I mean, I don't want it to be overly heavy and slow and all the rest of it, but at the same time I just, yeah, I don't want it being too delicate. At the same time, I'm also going to have to try and make sure I've got some power on this for shields and so forth. Just in case, but for the most part, this thing should be going up against things like fighters and so forth, so it should be all good. Alright, so what we would have is that, another layer of armor on the inside that would be wood, and then we would have 3 blocks on each side. Alright, so I think we're going to go out 1 more from memory, and then we should be good. I mean, I'd like to box the turret up inside the ship as well, but that might be asking a bit much. Trying to go relatively light on this one. I mean, it's not that light. It's using, like, the expensive steel on the outside. Could be doing it in an alloy, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys, my throat's still messing with me at the moment. Alright. So that should give us 4 blocks on each side. Should be enough for the turret. It could even go somewhere around there. That would actually be a fairly good spot for it. So what we're going to do now is down here, 3 meters. What am I doing? I can save resources. Okay, not save resources in terms of like game resources, but I mean more in terms of performance of the PC, because yeah, too many blocks and it really does hit degrade quick. There we go. That should be better. Okay, so the bottom section of the hull I'm not going to bother with the wood. I might even maybe do sort of what I've done before with the others, where I create a little air gap with another layer of armor or whatever, but if I do, it'll be more steel, because I want the top section to be fairly light, and I want the whole vehicle to be fairly light, so the extra layer of armor on the inside of here will increase the buoyancy of the vehicle. I don't know how much so yet, so that's going to be interesting. That's fairly decent at floating. I mean, it's lifting that front end up a bunch because it's not yet evenly displaces the weight, but I mean, in terms of it like staying up, that's pretty floaty. That's pretty good. Alright, so I noticed something up here, slight imperfection. Whoops. At the same time, I could have just used that to put stuff into the hull, but nah. Okay, so I'm not 100% if this is the dimensions I want the ship to be, but yeah, it seems about right. Okay, so smart move would be extend this out to where it needs to be. Yeah, probably don't want it being too much longer than that. It's probably about the right length, and then it can start going in again. Alright, so we want it to go in with a 4 meter, then in with another 4 meter, so on and so forth. Okay, so what I should be doing, here's where that would square off. Now I'm going to try and fill this, but it's probably not going to fill at all. Why there? Why are all the places there? Why like that? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna Stupid. Shit. Blocks where I shouldn't put them. Alright, okay. Okay, alright, so it's a bit of a weird one. We'll do 4 meter, 2 meter, no. 3 meter, single blade. Alright, now back to 4 meters. Why? Why did I do that actually, now that I think about it? Okay, hang on. Let me undo what I just did. There we go. Let me extend this forward like I should. So I should be evening it up. If it needs an odd number of blocks, I should be doing it at one end of the ship, not sort of in the middle like that, because it's just going to end up uneven again at this end of the ship. That'd be a problem. So something like that. Alright, what we would want is down slopes in this direction, and probably going to want to mirror it again. Looks about right by eye. Okay, so running out of time in this episode. Oh god, I just looked at it. Okay, try and quickly get what I can done. So it's 3 4 meters, then 3 2 1. Okay, so 3 4 meters and 3 2 1. Okay, so that would be another 4 meter there. So that there. So we'll probably just get the hull done in the first episode, for the most part. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll get a bit more done next episode. Down slope 3 meters. Dang it. I need that to be 2 meters. And then, so there's the 3 meter, that means this will be the 2 meter. And that'll be the 1. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, so do down slope 2 meters. I mean, that can be done this way. Because we already know what we're doing with that. There we go. Alright, and then it should be 2 4 meters and then a 2 meter. No, a block. Because I have to do that. Alright, I'll have to run that down and see how it actually matches up. In the meantime, I'll be finish whacking these on. Now I don't bother painting usually until I've sort of got most of everything done for the ship, because otherwise it becomes a confusing mess. I usually make sure the colors are pretty solid, so that way you can't really tell what material it is. So if I do have sort of bits of wood or whatever put into like a bit of metal, usually can't tell too easily that it's like that, except for those strips there. So yeah, downside is if you're building in those kinds of colors, good luck. You get very confusing. So yeah, just sort of extend this out and then quickly fill these 2 side bits in. Okay, to there. And there we are. So yeah, this is probably what our hull is going to end up looking like. It's going to be a fairly deep ship. like it's gonna be tall. It's gonna sit way down in the water, hopefully. But yeah, alright, see how we go. Don't really want to use the fill function here because I don't trust it. So probably just gonna build it along. So whoop. Yeah, probably start the next episode. Just sort of finishing off these last parts of the hull. So that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a little bit brief, I guess, but at the same time it is 20 minutes. I mean, I kind of feel like maybe these episodes could go a bit longer just because they're construction episodes, but I guess you guys let me know. Let me know what you think. Whether you would like to see longer episodes when we're doing construction, or if you want to just sort of see them to the fairly standard format. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, have a good one, guys.